This is a community-supported legal education channel. Find out how you can support our mission at the links in the description below. So another one of these streaming TV services has been shut down because they didn't license any of the material they were streaming. It turns out that this is a sort of ongoing problem in the copyright world. It's really easy to take broadcast TV signals or even cable TV signals and just retransmit them on the internet. Really easy, technologically speaking, but highly illegal. There is no right for me to create a company making a set-top box that listens to your cable or broadcast signal and then retransmits it to the internet. Maybe any one of us could go make our own system, but we cannot introduce it into the stream of commerce. We cannot sell it. It's considered copyright infringement, and it's definitely some kind of illegal activity, as evidenced by the fact that Dish Network keeps winning these lawsuits against companies that are doing that. In this case, sight unseen, I'm going to guess that an internet protocol IP TV company was rebroadcasting Dish Network's and Negrey satellite signal over the internet. I'm going to guess that. So this is Dish Network and Negrey versus Robert Reich. No, not the one from the Democrats or from MoveOn.org, but rather from Belize, the Channel Broadcasting Corporation of Belize, the Channel Broadcasting Cable, otherwise known as the CBC, which of course is the Canadian Broadcasting Company, which is not this. Really funny that this person called themselves the CBC. So this is the order. It's only a couple pages long, so let's quick go over the complaint first. So what was it that Dish alleged? Dish is the fourth largest pay television provider in the United States, etc. Defendant, acting under the CBC business names and logos, owns and operates an illicit television service where defendant acquires Dish's satellite broadcasts of television programming in the United States and retransmits that programming without authorization to customers in Belize. Defendant, through an agent, openly acknowledges engaging in the piracy, stating on the topic in an interview with a popular Belizean publication, "We've been getting a free ride to some extent." Defendants violate the Federal Communications Act. Dish uses satellites to transmit or broadcast its programming. It contracts for that with various programmers. Negrey provides the technology, and Dish provides the programming, which is scrambled, and therefore there is some kind of technological protection measure. Defendant owns and operates cbc.bz, that for a monthly fee plus an installation charge, customers can access defendant's television service. He claims, whatever you love to watch on TV in prime time, daytime, or game time, you will find on CBC's XView cable service. The channels offered on defendant's pirate television service are comprised of the Dish programming. You know what I need? I need like a pirate hat here for some of these piracy cases. Let's get a pirate hat. Plaintiff's investigation has linked defendant to a number of Dish subscriber accounts, which he is using to steal the Dish programming that he retransmits on his service. Many of these accounts have Florida addresses and were managed by IP addresses that resolve to Florida. They also have a Facebook page, advertise on Instagram and Facebook. He has been, therefore, retransmitting the Dish programming without authorization from Dish, which is then distributed without authorization to CBC customers. Messages transmitted as part of Dish's satellite television signals were observed on Dish programming, so some kind of like watermarking feature or something. Defendant sells his subscription for $60 a month plus a $55 installation fee. To purchase a subscription, customers go through a website. They have multiple points of contact. They have 5,000 subscriptions in and around Belize City, and including the Best Western Plus in Belize Biltmore Plaza and the Radisson Fort George Hotel and Marina. So they were asking for various claims of relief. In this case, it's violation of the Federal Communications Act. So the FCA, the Federal Communications Act, distributing or transmitting Dish programming without authorization, basically. So various problems there, and then here's what the judge has to say. Plaintiffs Dish Network and Negrey filed this suit against defendant Robert Reich and CBC, etc. A temporary restraining order was granted saying that plaintiffs are likely to succeed in showing that defendant is violating the Communications Act, that Dish is likely to succeed in their other claim that the continued distribution is going to result in irreparable injury to plaintiffs, that the resulting harm is not going to result in prejudice to the public or defendants, not outweighing prejudice. Some prejudice is allowed. They're allegedly committing an illegal act. And the public interest is served. Dish served defendant with a complaint, and the court denied the defendant's motion to quash the TRO and set a hearing, and the parties met and conferred. And according to the parties' stipulation, so there is a stipulated or agreed upon injunction here. It is hereby ordered that pending final resolution, defendant doing business under the names Channel Broadcasting Corporation of Belize, CBC, etc., are enjoined and must restrain or refrain from knowingly, directly or indirectly, receiving or assisting others in receiving Dish programming without authorization, in operating any service or website that is marketed, designed, or intended for receiving such programming, manufacturing devices that are designed to traffic in such services, destroying any computers that have been used or any satellite receivers, so that's evidence that they don't want destroyed, any software, set-top boxes, Android TV boxes, or books or documentation, and transferring anything whatsoever. It is further ordered that the agreed preliminary injunction takes effect immediately. Defendant and anyone in active concert with them who receive actual notice may be considered under this order, and upon entry of this order by the court as a more permanent or a preliminary injunction, the temporary nature will expire. That's normal. And so that's Judge Rodney Smith. So no, basically the entire country of Belize plus 2 of your hotels, you're going to be losing your Dish Network satellite service that you were never supposed to have, and it's all the CBC's fault. Blame the CBC for there not being any Dish satellite service through CBC in Belize. All right. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. You just can't retransmit somebody else's satellite signal, no matter how easy it is. I mean, it's just a signal. It's just ones and zeros. I mean, we can all do it. We can all hook up whatever we need to hook up to that stream and then encode it to whatever we need to encode it to, and then send it to our clients via the internet, and then decode it, and then call it ours. We can all do that. It's very easy. You can't do that legally. So let us know what you think in the comments below. I don't even know if Dish service is available there, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's still, you're not allowed to do that. Apparently cbc.bz is the website. So why don't we just amuse ourselves for a moment? Unlimited entertainment for the entire oh my God. Do you know what it looks like? Hang on a sec here. It looks an awful lot like there was an older version of RCN's page here. And I don't know if you've noticed the colors and the wave and everything. It felt a little bit like the old RCN page. I guess they've got a new page up now. So yeah, I guess it looks different. But it did. For a moment there, it looked an awful lot like the old RCN page. And I was like, they're just copying the old RCN page. Yeah, can't do that. So let us know what you think in the comments below. So that is our show. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I'm Leonard French, your favorite copyright attorney, and this is Lawful Masses, your favorite community-supported legal news and education channel. Community-supported means we need your financial support in order to keep this effort going and keep making you new videos on modern or contemporary legal news and education. Thank you to the following June $50 plus supporters: Joe Tyson, Wes Delj, Citizen of the Sovereign, John Steele, Gavin Barnard, Eevi, Kyle Mudrak, Spirit Bear, Jan Negrey, Michael Pearce, Daniel Perez, Blackleaf, Benjamin Hitov, Stephen, Ottah, Cute Grills in Your Area, Longreach Jones, Definitely Not Prenda Law, Ugly Grill, Shielo T, Josh Baker, Gregory, Rudolph Bescherer Jr., Kristian Hellman, Jay Dixon, Ameknight, and Oscar the Prophet. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to the $5 plus supporters who are scrolling on the LED panel next to me. All of you will appear on the crawls in front of me and in the description of the videos that drop. I'm Leonard French. I love you all. I honestly can't believe. Do you remember the end of My Cousin Vinny when Marissa Tomei turns to Joe Pesci and says, "What a nightmare. At the end of everything you do, after winning every court case for your entire career, you have to turn to somebody and you have to say, thank you." You know what? Thank you. You guys are wonderful. This is an amazing community, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. I'm Leonard French. I love you all. I'll see you in the videos that drop. Thank you.